What's going on? What's going on? This is Ant Capone, and I would like to welcome you guys to another edition of the Ant Capone Show. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you're listening from in the world. Thank you so much for joining me. Man, it has been a hectic week. That's why I was not able to put no content out last week at all. I was better in a certain degree, but I was going through a lot of stuff, a lot of tough stuff mentally. You know what I mean? It sort of kind of felt like a deja vu type of situation. Like a lot of things that I was going through mentally, and a lot of things that's actually happening in my life. It seemed like I'd been through this before, and it was getting kind of scary because it was happening almost the exact same way. And this time, I'm very glad that I actually had the sense enough to recognize these things before they happen, because in those instances, I had an opportunity to not do the right thing. And these same circumstances kind of spent the block on me just a little bit. And I sort of kind of felt the same way. Like whenever I'm pushed into a corner, um, it frustrates me really bad. I like for things to happen fast, and when they don't, I start getting lost in my mind. Like I start thinking all type of stuff, and the actions of others, they change my perspective of everything that I feel like is going on right now. I'm here in a new city and things of that nature, and I hate feeling like I'm here all alone. You know what I mean? Like it seemed like in most cases, can't nobody really feel me when I say certain things, because a lot of times people have not been through the things that I've been through before. And that's to no fault of their own. And that's not to credit me, but a lot of things, a lot of people can't deal with because they've never been through these things before. People always ask me, how am I so calm in rough and tough situations? Because in a lot of forms, I've been through this before. It's not a great thing that sometimes I'm right back in the same situation, but I do know how to handle myself a little better because I'm a little more experienced in the field of whatever it is that you're going through for the first time. It's easier to go through something if you've already seen it before, in my opinion. Now, this week was not all bad. Um, I felt like I got a lot of stuff done, um, but I'm not going to speak of it until it actually materializes in the way that I can show people. So I'm going to keep the wraps on that. But something that just happened to me yesterday, um, it kind of lifted my spirits in a tremendous way. The little boy that saved my life, Mr. Josiah, I got a chance to see him for the first time yesterday. And it was something that I was not counting on. And it wasn't like I was having a bad day or anything of that nature, but like it really lifted my spirits. It really kind of put my faith back in humanity. You know what I mean? All the stuff that I went through this week, I felt some type of way. I felt a little slighted because people are underestimating me again. Things are not going as great as they should right now. And I hate that for myself, but I'm not going to continue to kick myself in the tail for things that I really didn't have any control over. Things happened. I made the ultimate decision. I have to live with that decision. Prayerfully, things will work themselves out and it'll be like it never happened. But until then, I'm doing whatever I can to try to justify being here. Um, Bills are still coming around. Things have to be paid. Things have to be um, taken care of in a timely fashion. No one likes to pay their bills late. No one likes to not have the things that they have. And sometimes I feel like the fact that I can't provide the way I used to, that frustrates people in a sense. Um, Sometimes I just feel some type of way about it. I'm just going to be honest. This is the most time that I've been without a job in quite a spell. And right now, honestly, is very, very crucial because I have a lot of eyes focused on me. For whatever reason, people always decide that they're going to look at what I'm doing versus the bigger picture. If there's anybody to blame, blame Anthony. But I'm not worried about that because the God that I serve, I know He's going to do what He always does. He's going to show up and He's going to show these people who's God. A lot of times, my worry comes from people. I'm not worried about what God is going to do for me. He always does the best absolute thing that needs to happen for me. Of course, I like stuff to happen the way I want it to happen, but God already has designed how He wants these things to happen. And honestly, I'm riding with Him. Whatever path He sent me down, that's what path I'm going down. I have a different perspective on a lot of different things, and we're going to talk about these things soon. But again, I need to get back to trying to take care of this other business. You know what I mean? So if you're following me on Facebook, make sure you tune in to the story of Anthony Kaponovich. Why did I leave Memphis? I think I'm on part 49, if I'm not mistaken, right now. Uh, I thought I was going to be able to stop at 50, but I still have a couple of more pieces of story that I need to tell before I get to the end. So it's probably going to end up at like 52, 53 or something like that. But if you support me in any type of way, man, please slap a thumbs up, slap a 5-star rating, show your boy some love. And if you made it this far, I appreciate you anyway. Thank you so much once again. This is Ann Capone.